For Indian families planning a trip to the US, well, there is an important visa update, and this one is specifically about children. The US Embassy in India has classified the children under 18 applying for the US visa for the general need to attend in-person consular interview. The embassy says that this applies whether the child is a newborn or at most to the 18 years old. And this is a major chance for the parents who may remember their early Dropbox or the interview waiver system. In the past, children under 14 were often eligible of interview waivers in these certain situations. But since October 2025, the US Department of State has sharply reduced their waivers. And as a result, most minor applicants now generally need to appear for a personal interview before the consular's office. Why does that matter for Indians now? Many Indian families apply for a US tourist visa for a student or maybe a dependent or non-immigrant visa for their children. Parents are no longer simply assuming that their child's young age means their interview can be skipped. However, there are still limited exceptions. Certain diplomatic and official visa applicants can actually qualify for a waiver. Yes, some adults renewing specific visas may also qualify there if they meet strict conditions, including having a full validity visa, meeting other eligibility requirements. But even when someone appears eligible for a waiver, the final decision is not automatic. A consular office can still require in-person interview or in case-by-case on the basis. Now the bigger question is clear. US visa processing is becoming more focused on individuals and the individual interviews and the closer screenings. So, the Indian parents planning for a US tourist visa application for their child should actually check the latest requirements before applying or even making any travel plans. Do not rely on the order's information before 14 interview waiver, because in 2026, even a young child applying for a US visa may have to sit across the table for the US consular's office. And for Indian families, that could mean more preparation, more travel, and potentially a long visa process.